What a game we have in store for you today. The hype has been building all week and the fans are pouring into the stadium. The tension palpable. Stay tuned, we'll have all the action for you live from the Bernabeu here on EA TV. It's very much a temple of football, the Santiago Bernabeu, right here in the Spanish capital, Madrid. I'm your match commentator, Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me, the former Arsenal, West Ham and Coventry midfield player, Stuart Robson. We're focusing on, technically speaking, one of the best leagues in the world. I'm talking, of course, about La Liga. It's Real Madrid versus Villarreal.
Well, Derek, when looking forward to this game, you can't help but notice there are some great matchups all over the pitch, particularly in those central areas. Whichever team wins more of those battles will win the game.
And the starting 11 for Real Madrid. Nacho Fernandez plays alongside Vallejo in central defence. Marco Asensio plays with Eden Hazard out wide. And the idea is to have just the one striker up there trying to pose problems for the opposition. And here's a look at the starting 11 for Villarreal.
Well, it can be seen as a very defensive shape. But if they have good athletes in midfield, which they have, who are ready to break forward as soon as possession is won, they can still pose a big threat today.
A really exciting game in prospect as Real Madrid get it underway. Nacho Fernandez. Vallejo. Aurelian Tchouameni. The ball with Lucas Vazquez. Vallejo now. Given away by Real Madrid. He could pick out a teammate. Gives it a go. Well, they're going to be very cross with themselves because that was a wasted opportunity. Well, who will be the player to decide the outcome, to determine the course of events? No reason at all why it won't be this man, Stuart. What do you anticipate seeing from him?
Well, it's his ability with the ball at his feet that makes him such a good player. He can go past defenders with ease, he can play in tight areas, and he has that bit of trickery as well. I'm really looking forward to seeing him play today.
Aurelian Tchouameni. Real find themselves in a position of menace. Lucas Vazquez. Well, it still could be dangerous. And in the end, no damage done. Villarreal struggling to keep hold of the ball. Beautifully weighted ball. Can they forge ahead? Well, they would have done had it not been for the keeper.
Well, they should be ahead now. Yes, it was a good save, Derek, but he should score from there.
Now the delivery. A bit short with the clearance. Hazard. And now with Ceballos. Mendy. The ball with Lucas Vazquez. Every pass hitting its target. Crossing opportunity. Lucas Vazquez. Mendy. And on to Ceballos. Easy meet for the goalkeeper. The referee correctly decided to play advantage. Yeremy. Really vital interception here. Well, the keeper had plenty to think about with bodies around him. Marco Asensio. On to Fernandes. Dani Ceballos. Vallejo. Mendy has it. Nacho Fernandes. Lucas Vazquez. Aurelien Tchouameni. Lucas Vazquez. Cross could be useful. Pretty comfortable piece of defending. Yeremy. Etienne Capoue. And here's Gerard Moreno. Looking for that final pass. Looking for the goal that would put them ahead. Every goalkeeper would expect to catch that one. And in the perfect position to read it. Moving the ball forward with purpose. Vinicius Junior. Real Madrid have given us away. Pedraza. Yeremy. And they need to get tighter here. And credit is due for that good piece of defending. He's taken on his opponent here. Capoue. He's got space. Marco Asensio waiting to pounce. Squanders the chance for 1-0.
Well, that's a big miss. They should be leading now.
Yeremy. Plenty of forward momentum here, but can they produce? And Real with the ball again. A real opening now. Couldn't beat the keeper, unfortunately for him.
Well, I think that's a bad miss. He just never looked convincing as he went through there.
Well, he's given us away. Yeremy. Chance to do damage. He has time to play it over. Well, that's gone out, and it is going to be a goal kick. Dani Ceballos. Here is Marco Asensio. And they've given him too much space. Can he find someone at the far post? Perfectly positioned to take it away. Gerard Moreno. And an opportunity now for them to jump in front. Well, there might have been a case for a yellow card, but the referee didn't see it that way.
Well, Derek, it's a foul, yes. A penalty, absolutely. But for me, it's not a yellow card. The ref has got that right.
This to make it 1-0. In it goes! Calmly converted.
Well, as you can see, the keeper makes no effort in the end. He was hoping it would be struck down the middle, but it's an easy finish, really.
So the action continues. Will there be a quick response from Real? Vallejo. So nearing the half-time break, and Real Madrid with a bit of work to do. Stuart, your thoughts on their performance?
Well, it's been a tight first half so far, but they haven't quite shown enough guile in the attacking third. If, however, they can be more dynamic in the 1v1 situations, they have the quality to turn this around.
Ceballos. Here's Vinicius Junior. And a goal! An end-to-end game, and they weren't behind for long.
Well, as you can see, he hits this with so much power. But just look at the follow-through. So athletic. That's a dynamic strike.
Again here on the back of that leveller.
Well, as you can see, Real Madrid have controlled the possession, but their attacking players lack tempo, invention and guile. Something they need to rectify quickly if they're going to win this one.
Well, that's a foul, and it sets up a free kick in a dangerous position. Say, not one for the archives.
Yeah, the less said about that, the better. That's a poor effort.
And taken away from Azar. We are going to have 2 additional minutes. And giving the ball away. Parejo. Yeremi. And that is that, half-time here in the Spanish capital. Well, truth be told, his influence on this game has been very limited. What have you made of his performance, Stuart?
Well, as the touch map shows us, he hasn't been getting into the right areas to cause damage. He's such a good player around the box, but not today. He's been disappointing.
Underway then in the second half. And the two teams matching each other just about stride for stride. Well, the fans really want him to shoot. Well, you can hear the fans imploring him to shoot. He might think differently next time.
Well, from there, with not too much pressure on him, that's a poor attempt. It's well wide in the end.
On a clear foul, but the referee letting the play flow. No degree of difficulty for the goalkeeper. Illegal play, and hence a free kick. Chouameni. Asensio. Free kick awarded then by the referee. Chukwueze. Parejo. And the timing was perfect. Ball one. He's found a pocket of space. That is a very fine challenge in difficult circumstances. Vallejo. Ceballos. Mendy has it. Real Madrid get the throw in. Mendy. Dani Ceballos. Attacking possibilities for Real. Well, nothing comes of it. It looked promising. Parejo. He has teammates around him. Moreno. Capu. And with that, the attack fizzles out. Eden Hazard. And return to Ceballos. Can he do it from miles out? Well, you could see what he was trying, but too much height on the shot. Execution then. Let's see how it affects the match. Fancy footwork. Well, he was eager to have a go, but it didn't work out for him. Struggle to keep the ball from Real, and scope for them to produce something exciting. Well, clearly in the mood to make it a double, but fine goalkeeping.
Well, he's playing really well today. That was another decent attempt.
Can someone get on the end of this? Taking care of business defensively here. Nicely cut out. Pau Torres. Real chance. Spectacular save. Top-class goalkeeping.
Well, the stats back up what we've seen so far. Some good attacking football, chances for both teams, and plenty to enjoy. Let's hope for more of the same.
Top-class defending. Into the final 20 minutes. Hazard. An effective challenge. Capu now. Very quick thinking there. Mendy. Asensio. And now Vasquez. And he did well to cut it out. Now shot happy here. Real Madrid. Asensio. Making sure nothing came of it. The referee knew that was foul play, but advantage it is. Just leaning back a bit and open the bar. Substitution time it is here.
Cambio en el Madrid, esto se anima a descansar a la banda con el 5 Montijo. Le sustituirá con el 4 David Álava.
A foul it most certainly was. Free kick given. Well, Real Madrid are going to make the change now. Ten minutes to go.
Well, can Real create one more big chance to win this game? If they do, this stadium will erupt because these fans have been brilliant today.
And he read it well, intercepting it. Oh, beating his opponent with ease. Will he finish? Oh, a goal! And is that going to be the one that wins it for them? There's every chance, and the fans are lapping this up.
Well, here's the replay. Watch how he goes past his man with such ease, and it's just a change of pace. And from there, he never looked like missing. That's a lovely goal.
Well, a dramatic moment near the end, and that might well be the decider. Well, we're in the dying moments of this game, and Real Madrid really have work to do, Stuart.
Well, it's been a fairly even match, but at key moments they've just been second best. They could have defended better for the goals, and they've missed opportunities at the other end. It'll be a disappointing result if it stays this way.
And with that, the attack fizzles out. Real Madrid attacking, and they have to give it a go with time not on their side. Ceballos. A struggle for Real Madrid to hang on to the ball. Raul Albiol. And now here's Eden Hazard. Lucas Vazquez. And now Ceballos. Asensio. Speculative effort here. Well, not precise enough with that attempt at finishing. Still pressing for a goal here. Timely intervention. This could square the game. The final whistle, and not to be for Real Madrid. They have to accept defeat. What did you think of their performance as a whole?
Yes, Derek, there was very little in it for much of the game. I'm sure they feel they deserve a point at least. And it's obviously disappointing to concede in that manner so late on. But they just have to bounce back now.
Well, Gerard Moreno will have pleased his manager based on this performance. What did you make of him?
Well, he certainly had an impact on the result, not least from 12 yards. He always looked confident, though. You just didn't expect him to miss.